Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself, and we will be finishing week 19. But first, this short promotional segment.
The boy, he doesn't know what kind of danger he's in. After week 23, turn 26, the New York Metropolitan will be no more. Week 23, the U3L. The U3L versus DM Good Boy.
And now, back to our normal scheduled program. The first battle will be between Sam Time and Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys. Rabambi in on the player side for Sam Time, while Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys hits a flamethrower onto the Rabambi with his Salazzle on the opponent's side. Now it's going to be Dragonite versus the Porygon 2. Dragonite goes for a substitute. It's going to Toxic onto the Porygon 2. The Tri-Attack is going to take out the substitutes. Another substitute comes down. Tri-Attack will do damage onto the substitute, will not kill it. Sam Time is now sitting at 5 versus 6 already in favor of Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys. Lantern will get hit with an Earthquake from this Dragonite. Heal Bell will come out and get rid of the poison. However, that Lantern does not want to stay in. Another Toxic goes down. Gourgeist comes in and takes that Toxic. Earthquake will do resisted damage. Critical didn't really matter onto the Gourgeist. Critical hit, Poltergeist will take out the substitute, but Dragonite will go right back into another substitute. The next Poltergeist is going to miss. It's ticking down that Toxic onto this Gourgeist. Gourgeist is not going to be able to do anything. The Dragonite gets its multi-scale back into effect with this Roost. The sub is not broken from this Latias. Finally, the second Psychic will break the sub. Surely, Dragonite will go into another sub. The Draco Meteor will do not too much damage on this defensive Dragonite who's sitting behind this stall substitute. We haven't seen a sub-toxic Dragonite ever in this league yet, so this is very interesting to see. I will accept this form of stalling. Earthquake will do heavy damage onto the Terrakion. Terrakion with the Rock Side will break the sub. Multi-scale will protect the Dragonite. However, the Dragonite gets flinched with the second Rock Slide. Has to get out of there. Steelix is in now. We'll see if this Terrakion is probably going to be choiced. The Flash Cannon from the Steelix is going to take out that Gourgeist. Nasty Plot from the Salazzle will do some damage onto the Manaphy, but Manaphy returns with a critical Scald, 100 to 0s. That Salazzle. Terrakion comes back in and close combats to get the return kill. Gallade versus the Latias now. Latias will get hit and then take some toxic damage. Steelix is back in. Draco Meteor will be able to be protected. Latias is getting dangerously low with its toxic. It's going to go out. Back into the Porygon 2. The Earth Power and the Flash Cannon will do some damage on this Porygon 2. Terrakion's back in. Is going to outspeed the Steelix. Steelix is down. It is now 3 versus 3. However, on the Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boy side, that's going to be 3 versus 2 now in favor of Sam Time. Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys are all weak, low health. The Dragonite is going to be sacrificed here. so the Piloswine will be able to come in safely and probably wrap up this game. Close combat, however, will take out the Piloswine. It's 1 versus 1 here. Anything could happen. The Galade's going to go first. That's going to be it. 1-0 on the back of Galade and that Dragonite. The winner is Sam time. Hashtag stop Jamie21. Hashtag stop Jamie21. Hashtag stop Jamie21. The next battle will be between Commissioner Christian Sand Kirums versus the E-Mouse Empoleons. Christian Sand Kirums will be on the player's side, while E-Mouse Empoleons will be on the opponent's side. The knockoff onto the Delmise from the Ambipom will do big damage. However, the Anchor Shot will do big damage in return. U-turn will get the Ambipom out. Here comes the Venusaur. Venusaur is going to take a second critical hit Anchor Shot, do big damage onto this Delmise. Delmise is going to be taken down finally with the Sludge Bomb. Here is the Mega Latias. Mega Latias will get the return kill onto the Mega Venusaur. E-Mouse Empoleons has a HP lead. Here is the Heatran versus the Swampert. Swampert gets stuck in a Magma Storm, but the Heatran cannot stay in. Here is the Ninetales Alolan. Ninetales Alolan gets hit with an Earth Power and sets up the Hail. The Swampert does not want to stay in. It still stays in. I don't know why it should not have stayed in. However, that Swampert is going to go down. The Ninetales Alolan hits, trades damage with this Mega Latias. Mega Latias and Ninetales Alolan will get out of there. Heatran and Mr. Mime has come in. Hariyama comes in instead. Heatran is going to be in a bad position here. However, the Hariyama is going to get hit down to 45%, and the Heatran moved first, so the Hariyama needs to get out of there. It takes more damage onto this Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime goes for a Healing Wish. He made the mistake, but now Hariyama is back to full health. He's going to get a lower roll here, and the Hariyama is going to be able to sit at 51% and be able to take out the Heatran. Hariyama needs to get out of there. Ambipom is going to go for a fake out, thinking that Hariyama would stay in. It did not. The Ambipom will do big damage and a knockoff onto Zapdos, but Zapdos will kill it. Volt Switch back into the Hariyama. Now Hariyama will get hit with the Moonblast from the Ninetales Alola. Now it's going to be 2 versus 3 here. The Ninetales Alola is on a rampage. That's another one down. I think the Latios will go first. It does, taking out the Ninetales Alola. Now all that's left is the Arctozolt and the Komo-O, but it doesn't matter. Komo-O is not needed. The Arctozolt will take out the fuck. You saw what happened. I'm not re-recording. The winner's Christian Sand Kirums. The next battle will be between Never Lucky UCL and the Buffalo Sableye. Never Lucky UCL will be on the player side, while the Buffalo Sableye will be on the opponent's side. It's going to be Machamp versus the Morpeko. Morpeko is going to go for a parting shot into the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini gets hit with a Dynamic Punch. The Tapu Fini is not going to be confused with the Misty Terrain. The Moonblast will be resisted by this normal Venusaur. Venusaur is going to get a special attack drop. Normal Venusaur is going to double switch back into the Seismitoad here. Seismitoad is going to go for a knockoff. Knocks off the item off of the Celesteela. Celesteela gets Seed Bomb down on the Seismitoad. It will not kill. However, the Earthquake, he predicted that switch into the Delphox. Delphox will take big damage down to 4% onto the Delphox. Delphox goes for a Fire Blast, but this Buffalo Sableye is going to have the Never Lucky UCL's numbers, going to keep on switching for a favorable matchup. Seismitoad is down. That's 5 versus 6 in favor of the Buffalo Sableye. Here is the Slowking Galar. Slowking Galar is going to miss the Hydro Pump onto Diggersby 2 times. Diggersby is going to get a agility off and is going to be able to outspeed nearly everything on the board right now. The Delphox is now down. Now the Machamp is down. Oh my god, goodness. The returns are coming in. It might be just a 6-0. Huge power is going to be traced from the Mega Gardevoir, but it doesn't matter. Critical hit return will kill the Mega Gardevoir. It is a 6-0. Earthquake finishes the Slowking Galar 6-0, but on the back of an agility, huge power Diggersby. The winner is Buffalo Sableye. The next battle will be between Kalamazoo Alakazam and Losable. Losable will be on the player side, while Kalamazoo Alakazam will be on the opponent's side. Glastrier versus the Mega Pidgeot. Pidgeot's going to U-turn into the Mew. Mew's going to be able to tank up a Icicle Crash to 77%. Spikes gets put down. Mega Horn will be super effective, bringing down the Mew to 27%. After leftovers, Roost will bring it back up. Mega Horn comes back down. Is taking down the Mew to 22%. Mew shouldn't be able to stay and it's going to go for another Roost, 19% back up to 25. It's going to be high and low rolling between the 22 and the 27 percentile. Mew's going to get out of there, going to give up that cause. The Mega Horn will be resisted by this Scizor. Scizor should Mega here. Oh, it's not the Mega, excuse me. It's going to be a regular Scizor. Scizor is going to go for a superpower. It's going to hit the Mega Steelix, who dies on the second superpower. Surely the Scizor will, yes, it did switch out into the Mega Pidgeot in front of this Alakazam. Alakazam's going to get U-turned on, and the Psychic will be immune by the Mandibuzz back into the Mew. Mew's going to resist, but get crit from the Focus Blast. That Mew is down. It is now 5 versus 5. The Pidgeot is going to clearly outspeed this Alakazam and will be able to take it out. The Hydro Pump will not kill the Mega Pidgeot. Pidgeot will take out the Greninja now. It is now 5 versus 3. Here comes the Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr was predicted he was going to Mach Punch. The Noivern will come in and be able to Z-move, and Supersonic Strike will take out this Conkeldurr back into the Glastrier. Glastrier will get hit with the Flamethrower. Very tanky Mon. It will be able to take out the Noivern with an Icicle Crash. However, this Pidgeot on the special side will... Oh, the Heat Wave did not kill the Mega Pidgeot. I did not kill the Glastrier. Mega Pidgeot's going to go down from this Glastrier. Glastrier will then get killed by the Houndoom. Here is the Spectrier. Spectrier is going to go for a Hyper Beam. It did not kill, and the Dark Pulse will take out the Spectrier. That's going to be it, 3-0. The winner is Kalamazoo Alakazam. The next battle will be between West Korean Wurmples and the Chico Chestnuts. West Korean Wurmples will be on the player side, while the Chico Chestnuts will be on the opponent's side. Mienshao versus the Scyther. Scyther's going to get out of there. It's going to be a double switch into the Incineroar in front of the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's going to go for a Protect to scout out what he's going to do. The knockoff will knock off the Primarina. I can never remember this Pokemon's name. This Primarina's item. Primarina flip turns in front of the Tapu Bulu back into the Scyther. Scyther's going to U-turn as well. Here is the Ferrothorn again. Resist the Stone Edge. Close combat from the Tapu Bulu will be able to do heavy damage onto the Ferrothorn, who goes to set up some spikes. Ferrothorn's going to heal up from the grassy terrain, and the leftovers. Incineroar comes back in, while the Ferrothorn gets a second layer of spikes down for free. Here's the Primarina. Again, Primarina gets hit with a Flare Blitz, but it can't take another one. That would definitely be a kill here. Who's going to move first? It's not going to be the Incineroar. Incineroar will get flattened by this Hydro Pump. Here is the Swellow. Swellow is going to get a big kill with the Boom Burst and then get out of there. Here is the Surfetch now. The third layer of spikes is now put down. The Surfetch will be going for these Brave Birds. However, it's not going to be doing that much damage against this very physically tanky Ferrothorn. Tapu Bulu is going to come back in. Tapu Bulu is going to be able to stop that Leech Seed from going off. Ferrothorn's going to get out of there into the Mawile. This has been a big threat. It's been arguably taking this team to playoffs in this season. Mawile is going to Mega here. The close combat will lower the defenses of that Tapu Bulu. It's not going to be able to stand in the face of this Mega Mawile. The Mega Mawile will go for a Sucker Punch onto the Mienshao. However, the Mienshao will resist that sucker punch and return the close combat neutrally and take out the Mega Mawile. So the West Korean Merkles have a shot here. They got rid of the big threat. However, there is 2 more big threats on the team. Here comes the Scyther, and the Dragapult is still alive for this Chico Chestnut side. Scyther is going on a killing spree. However, let's see if the dual wing beat will miss, and the Swellow will be able to take out the Scyther, but it won't be able to outspeed that Dragapult. That Dragapult just takes out the Swellow. They were hoping that that scrappy Swellow would have been able to kill that Dragapult, but the Dragapult is just way too fast, way too strong. The winner is Chico Chestnuts. The next battle will be between Legit Good at Pokemon and the Gotham City Golbats. Legit Good Pokemon will be on the player side, while the Gotham City Golbats will be on the opponent's side. The knockoff will hit onto the Cofagrigus and knock off the leftovers, I believe. I can't see because my recorder is blocking the screen. Here comes the Bouffalant. Bouffalant will get out of there. However, the Trick Room Nasty Plot Cofagrigus will threaten it out. The Blastoise is in now. Is going to... What was that? I can't see it. Was that a Dragon Tail? He did something to knock off the... to switch out that Pokemon. And the Bronzong is going to come in. Oh, fuck it. Let's just go ahead to what's going on now. It's going to be the Tornado Starion versus the Bronzong. Bronzong is going to get U-turned on into the Blaziken. Blaziken is going to be in front of this Bronzong. Bronzong is going to get out there into the Garbodor. Garbodor is going to threaten out the Blaziken. Here's the switch. The Audino, who's not going to Mega, Audino is not going to Mega, is going to be able to tank up that poison move without getting super effectively hit. It's going to get poisoned here. The Dazzling Gleam onto the Garbodor is not going to be what this player wants to do. This Audino is going to keep on getting knocked down. It's not going to be able to stay in. Back into the Blastoise. Blastoise is going to be predicted, and the Seed Bomb will be able to do big damage. However, the Sap Sipper from this Heatmore... Is that a Heatmore? I can't really see it. That's a Bouffalant. See, like I said, it looks like a Heatmore when I'm recording because I see like the round back shit, but I can't really see what's under there, and I don't know which Pokemon are on this team. I gotta draft Heatmore. Who's looking out for Heatmore? Has the UCL ever drafted Heatmore? Somebody's gotta get Heatmore. What? Where's my Heatmore? I'm drafting Heatmore. Best believe I'm drafting Heatmore. You think I'm not going to draft Heatmore? How many times has Heatmore gone undrafted? All season long. Who's checking on Heatmore? Somebody better draft Heatmore. I'm drafting Heatmore. You best believe I'm drafting Heatmore. What's going on? Is any Pokemon dead yet? Mega Sableye died. Heatmore would have lived though. Bronzong will protect against the Bouffalant. Heatmore would have not needed to protect. Levitate is going to stop the Bronzong from being killed. Bouffalant's going to get Toxic. Another protect. Earthquakes keep coming out even though the Bronzong is Levitate. You got to try something else. He's going to switch out. I think he was choiced. He was not. Heatmore wouldn't have needed to have been choiced. Mega Audino, who still has not Mega. He's probably just keeping that regular base form for the Regenerator. The Trick Room will come back down for the Gotham City Golbats. Here is the Tyranitar. Tyranitar is going to get hit with a Dazzling Gleam. That Dazzling Gleam did absolutely nothing. Power Up Punch is going to do some get this Tyranitar up and running. Another Power Up Punch. He's trying to stack up with this Tyranitar. Tyranitar is going to tank another Dazzling Gleam. It doesn't matter. Earthquake is going to do a bit of damage. However, those wishes will be saving this Audino. Audino is going to go for another wish, but this Tyranitar is still powering up. 2.5 times attack. Both Trick Room and the Sandstorm has gone away. U-turn onto the Tyranitar. He's trying to chip it down before this Tyranitar gets anything off. He does get the Blastoise now. I believe this Blaziken has always been sashed on this team. He's going to get a speed boost and a swords dance off and take out the Tyranitar with an earthquake. It's going to be ×2 attack, ×2 speed. The earthquakes are coming down. Take out the call for Grigus. Here is the Bronzong. Bronzong is going to go for a protect, and the Blaziken is going to go for a close combat. It's going to hit the next time speed boost. Is now taking the Blaziken up to ×3 speed. This should be good to win the game here. Just way too fast. Garbodor's in now. Let's see if the Aftermath will kill. Speed boost. Oh, there's no Aftermath coming out. So that's going to be it. The Superior is going to go down easily. The winner will be legit good at Pokemon. That's going to be it for this Week 19. We're going to come back with Week 20. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. And somebody please draft Heatmore. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Do you know what this is? That's right, it's grass. You can go outside right now and touch grass. Ah, yes, grass, the soft substance under your feet. You can go do something physical, like run and exercise. You can go outside, touch grass, and play with your friends instead of being a nerdy loser who loses every time to the king. How about you go outside and breathe fresh air? Go outside right now and touch grass one time. It has been brought to you by Michelle Obama's Let's Move initiative. Remember when our First Lady was kinda hot? And now our featured